So I'm sitting here now just going through my brushes. Again, I'm doing more tips and tricks on how to use your brushes, different types of brushes. We are going to be using fan brush in this video, and a liner brush, and we'll use a flat bristle brush. It's only a small brush, probably size 8 or 10. And we'll use a palette knife. There's different sizes and shapes, but I'm going to use that one for today. And then we are going to use also a small, very small flat brush, and we'll use that for some rocks. So I'm just making some rocks here just to show you how I make my rocks, make it easier for my students or anybody who's trying to learn. And I just make a line going over, and I make a hump. And then you make your hump from one line to the other line, and then you just fill it in. And that will be your background color for your rocks. There we go. Okay. Now you just fill that in, and you can shape it up after you get it done. You can pull out the back and add another hump, and then you got a rock on the back. Oh, it looks like a turtle. And then you can take it out and make a smaller one again and make another rock. So then you can shape it up, and I'll show you now after we do. I'll do some highlighting, and that will get the shape of the rock for you. I'll show you how to do that. So we'll just get our little rocks in. And you can also do these little tiny rocks that I have there. And what you do is just put white. I got a messy palette here because I've been working on these videos all at one sitting. And there we go. White on one side of your brush and black on the other. White on one side, black on the other. And as long as you got either color, black, brown, yellow, anything at all, as long as one color on one side and another color on the other side of your brush, you can make these really cute little rocks. So this kind of rock, you just touch and over and touch and over, touch and over. Make little teeny weeny ones. It's just touch, touch. Just touch and pull a little bit. Touch and pull a little bit. There we go. And if you practice this, you will be able to get used to the pressure and how far you have to pull on your brush to get nice little rocks and medium-sized rocks and whatever sizes you want. That just comes with practice. So this is a small flat brush, and then you put your colors, one color on one side and one color on the other side. Get these cute little rocks. So that's how you do that. That's with that brush. Now what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to show you how to highlight these rocks to make them look real. So you can take your flat brush, flat bristle brush, about a size 8, and you're going to put white. Now I'm going to keep mine pretty light because when you're doing a video, the lights can disappear. So I'm just going to put white on this, and I always start at the top of the rock and I pull forward, and that will give me shape. And when I'm pulling forward, then I want to come back around the rock. So when I do that, I'll just go really shorter, 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 shorter. And that will help me get a better shape of my rock. Okay, so I'll just do that. Shorter, 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 shorter. Tall, shorter, shorter, shorter. It's like almost like a triangle shape. Excuse me. And so what I do then is I take my brush and I clean it off really, really good. Get all the paint off as much as I can, and then I'll just scrub that around to the back just to get the shape. Now you can get shapes of your rocks any way that you feel that you can get them shaped up, okay? So then I'm going to put some more white. So if you don't have enough white, you just put more on the front, come down, and then go back. Shorter, 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 shorter. Shorter, shorter, shorter. Okay. So then another way to highlight your rocks, you can use your fan brush. See, a fan brush, just put the white on there, and you can put on some white on the front of here. That'll give you some nice jagged edges and things. See? That works out pretty good. Yep, that's just with your fan brush. And that gives you nice jagged edges and see? So, that's with your fan brush. You could also go over this one again if you wanted to with your fan brush. So I'll leave that because I already showed you one step on that. And then you can also take your brush, your flat brush, your small or medium flat brush, and wipe it off really good. Wipe it off, because then you can also spread this around a little bit to the back. Scrunch it in and just spread it around. It's just a matter of playing with this, playing with your brushes and playing with your palette knives and just putting a big old black thing there, you know, like a rock or a hill or a mountain, and just play with it with your brushes to see what kind of techniques work to get your shapes. So this one over here, I want to show you that you can also highlight your rocks with different colors. So I mean, let's take a brown and a yellow. And then you can take a brown and yellow, as you can see. You can't see it by the video, so I'm just going to go really bright. And I'm just going forward. And I'm just going back, 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 and just getting that little bit of a shape. And I'm going to go, this back one here, I'm going to go top to bottom. Just come forward, okay, and then back a little bit. Start at the top, pull forward. And you got 3 rocks, okay? And then you clean your brush really good. And then spread it around. Now, so hopefully this stuff helps, because doing rocks, people have a really hard time with them. But if you do simple techniques like this, then you should be okay. You'll be able to get a rock into your painting without any problems. So I'm just going to show you another thing now with the palette knife. I said I would show you the palette knife too. So I'm going to make a big hill. Alright, so I'm just putting my bottom down first. Okay. There it is. I was wondering where it went. So there it is. So now, and then you're going to put your big hump on. Ooh. And you're going to fill that in. Just get that filled in any way you can right now. Let's go. Fill it in. Okay, so we're just getting something there to say that could be a big old cliff or a big old rock. Okay, and just shape it up a little bit the way you like it. Okay, and so now what you can do is you can take your palette knife, and there's different kinds, straight ones, and there's all kinds of them. And you can get them in a package. This is a plastic one. I like the other kind better, the with the wooden handle and the metal front. Anyway, I'm going to put some white. I'm going to pull some white. Just pull it through. If you're right-handed, you'll be doing the other side. So just do the opposite what I'm doing. So I'm just pulling it through like I'm cutting butter or something. And I'm going to pull through my black. So now I got a bit of black and white on there. And like I say, if you're right-handed, you'll be going this way. So it doesn't matter. So just start at the top of your cliff and pull down, and you'll get these nice. Shapes in your rocks. So go back and forth until you get the shapes you want. Just scrape it down. Just touch and scrape down. All right. So touch and scrape down, and then you keep doing that until you're happy. And you can even start another little cliff right here. Okay? See that? Just take your knife like this. Touch. Like I said, I'm left-handed, so you just do the opposite. So just touch. Pull over a little bit. and pull straight down. And then you got these really cool cliffs. Alright, so you can keep doing that. If you wanted to go, say on your rock, you can probably take your knife and throw in some of those on a rock. I like using the fan brush. I like using everything. I always want to experiment to see what my brushes and my fan brushes and my liner brushes and what they'll do for me. And the only way I'll find out is if I pick them up and put paint on them and just move my hand around, you know, put an object on there, a round one, square one, whatever. Make it basic black just to get you started. And there we go. There we got a side to the cliff here. And that's it for now. So I will come back and do another video for you. Lots of tips and tricks. So keep tuned and I'll be talking to you soon. Allison Prior. Happy painting.